So that is a Hallmark, and it is an adorable little squirrel, which I'm thinking is maybe a Swiss Hallmark for gold. I'm actually going to stop the video at this point, and I'm going to go find out what that is, and I'll come back and I'll tell you. Because I think that probably indicates that this is some carat of gold. But I will have to do a moment of research. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out looking for treasure. Today we have kind of an odd video, or probably a set of videos given how much stuff appears to be in here. The sad story, a friend of mine's father passed, and among his things was this, which he said, if I've got the story straight, was a bunch of stuff that his dad and his grandpa had collected, I guess, metal detecting or finding treasure in other ways. And, you know, there's just so much stuff that they've been going through that things ended up in this bag. And he asked if I could have a look at it. And, of course, I was more than happy to have a look at it because what fun is that? And also, he thought, and I thought it would make some great videos for you folks. So I've seen a little bit. He opened up one of the boxes and showed me like a bunch of like metal detected rings. And he showed me this, which he said they have the watch for. So I thought that's awesome. There's a Rolex Oyster somewhere. Apparently he doesn't have the watch here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show that on the channel. I'm sure you watch people are probably salivating right now. He showed me one of the boxes that was in here, but man, there is just so much stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start pulling stuff out, have a look, see what's what, try to identify, and I think we'll probably try to, oh man, do this in like, maybe reasonable chunks, because there's, wow, I don't know if you see, it looks like a gold watch. I have no idea what we're gonna be finding in here. Very exciting though. Definitely the coolest dime bag I've ever seen. So without further ado, let's just look. This was the box that I saw, but we'll see what else is in here. Okay, well, this is neat. Look at that. It's like mother of pearl or like a shell. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a couple shells. Looks like they're screwed together here. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's like a little treasure box. Looks like it needs a little love. I don't see it as being silver. Looks like maybe nickel silver. Let's see if we can open that up without harming anything. It sounds like there is something in there. Oh, right off the bat, look at that. Wow, that looks like, at a first glance, a gold omega. Oh, beautiful. What else is in here? All right, so it looks like we've got some... Man, folks, we are in for an interesting one here, I think. Let's see. Let's set these out and aside. Oh, these are military, aren't they? Aren't they for, I think it actually says on the back, an award. They're like a civilian award. What else we have in here? Oh, wow. Those are earrings. Let's see if we can set that up there. These are little what, B-52 bomber earrings, maybe? Oh, look, they even have the little... Those are cool. Look at that. This one got a little bit smashed. They look like they're probably silver. I don't know. Normally you'd see something with this with like a... Well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's find the magnet. We'll check real quick. Now, with something like this, you're going to have the spring is going to be magnetic, but we can try to get the plain wing. Yeah, that's not reacting. I bet you the planes themselves are probably silver. But yeah. Now, let's see. Let's have a look at those watches. You're probably interested in seeing what we got here. What do we have? We have Hamilton. Nice looking case there. Gold filled. But it's definitely a nice condition. Spidell, also gold filled. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with a nice gold filled ladies' watch like that. Go ahead and put that back where we found it. Now this is, oh, look at that dial. That is cool. I got automatic. Needs a little love. Let's see. What do we have here? Nothing on the case back. So 10 karat 10 karat gold fill top caps. That's for the watch band. For the watch itself, that's interesting. What is, not seeing that mark. It's a little dirty. Mine, I think, has the 14 karat, like under the lugs, like right here, I think, is where it's marked as 14. This watch looks a little older than mine, though. I have a 14 karat Seamaster DeVille. I am not seeing any outward markings. Other than that right there, which looks like some kind of hallmark. Let me grab my loop. So that is a hallmark, and it is an adorable little squirrel, which I'm thinking is maybe a Swiss hallmark for gold. I'm actually going to stop the video at this point, and I'm going to go find out what that is, and I'll come back and I'll tell you, because I think that probably indicates that this is some carat of gold. But I will have to do a moment of research. Wow. And we're back. Yeah, so that's awesome. This is like super awesome. So that little squirrel hallmark is a Swiss hallmark that indicates 14 karat gold. So that is a 14 karat gold case. And look at that. Just are playing with it because this is an automatic. And there's a rotor in there that has been swinging around just because we've been holding it. It started going. That is a real treasure. Look at that. Definitely gonna have to chat with him about this one and see what the history on it is. That's awesome. Okay, boy. Oh, what do we have in here? This is, yeah, we're gonna be making quite a few videos on this, aren't we? What does this say? This says 151 EF. Oh, it's a nickel. It's a 1942 nickel. I don't know a whole lot about coins. But what we'll do is I'll make sure that they're very clear. It's 150. Oh, so the EF is maybe like extra fine. This one is VG, so what? Very good. There's nothing in there though. Now my buddy did say that there were coins too. 350 good. But that this bag didn't contain the coins. So we'll, oh, it's a nickel. That's a buffalo. 1937? 17. So I don't really know, in the future, you know, you leave a comment if you want us to go through the coins. He's not a coin guy either, so he he doesn't know the coins. I don't know the coins. So if I made a coin video, it would be just going through and seeing if there was whatever stuff that he thought was good that we pulled out. There's a 51 nickel. And maybe just showing off the stuff that he thought was good. One of the nice things about coins that I've noticed, and I think he's noticed, is that you can just basically Google Lens them and go, yep, it's a coin. Oh, there's a 1942 quarter. So, silver. Find $1. Now, when he says find, that might indicate that it was, or maybe that says find? No, I don't think so. Maybe find. I think there was a lot of metal detecting going on. That's probably what's going on here. We got a 43 nickel. So this might have been stuff that he detected up. I'm not really certain. There's a 51 again, looks like. Yeah. Oh, and there's a stack of something. Here, let's get this last little. I'm guessing nickel. These seem to be nickels down in here. 42. All right, we're going to replace these nickels down in this box. What do we have here? That looks like... Oh. You can probably Google Lens that and tell me what it is. It looks almost... It's old. Boy. British, I think. Maybe? I do not recognize that coin. Novco. Libertas. Justia. Boy, we're way outside of my my ken. Well, there's an American coin, looks like 1834. United States of America, 1 cent. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, we got another one, 1835. That one is a little harder to read there. I'm guessing these must have been things that he detected up. Oh, there's another penny. Wow. I wonder if all of this was because these were in like a farm field, maybe? They got plowed over a few times. I'm not sure. Those are cool, though. Going back a few years. Okay, let's go ahead and replace this. And I'm going to put this back in here for safekeeping. But also for safekeeping, we're going to keep this one out and away from everything else because definitely want to have that one out and separate. Okay, so let's put this stuff back. And shall we dip into the dime bag of awesomeness? Oh, man. Okay. So this was the container that he showed me, I think. I don't know. There's so much stuff in here. And I just had a glance at it, and it looked like, I think it was stuff that his dad or grandpa metal detected up. So, or just had. That is definitely silver shot. That's cool. Nice. All right, we'll set that one up here. What do we got? Oh my. So proper gold tooth. It's not creepy at all. It is always so funny to me how heavy these are. But yeah, these are usually the ones that I've seen and had on the XRF machine were 22 karat. And I was told that that's what they typically were, 22 karat gold. But yeah, always keep an eye out for teeth because they're all over the place. And, you know, people get their teeth pulled and they hang on to them, right? I mean, because it's gold is gold. Boy, there is just stuff. Oh, there we go. More gold teeth. Those are some serious gold teeth. Look at that. I'll have to ask. I mean, I wonder if these were his grandpa's teeth or if they bought them or found them somewhere. But yeah, this is definitely gold teeth. Oh, and in terms of like value, obviously since it's still attached to the teeth, we can't really say for sure. But you know, if we're looking at like 22 karat gold, you're looking at what? Nearly $100 a gram, almost $100 a gram.
I want to help you do the video.
You want to help me do the video? Yeah. I don't know if there's much help on this one, buddy. There's my 3-year-old. So obviously cut out whatever you want in terms of, you know, tooth weight. But, you know, we're looking at, what is it? Gold is like 106, 107 a gram. So we're at, what, 12 times 106. And we'll just say half of the weight is teeth. I know it's not, but we'll say half of the weight is teeth. It's 0.5. That's still like $600 just melt weight in gold right there. So teeth have value, to be sure. If you find these old teeth, you definitely want to snatch them up and grab them. All right, so let's see what else we got in here. Oh, buddy, what you up to? You want to help me with the video? I don't know how much help there is here. You can go ahead and set up, though, and sit next to me. You're going to need one more than that, aren't you?
Why?
Well, that step stool isn't tall enough.
Oh, you have to level.
You're going to have to get another step stool, yeah. All right, so what do we have in here? Boy, we just have stuff. So at a glance, I mean, you know, if you're looking at like a bunch of old dirty stuff, these must have been dug up. Like there's a gold ring, clearly. In fact, I bet if we look in the inside here, what do we got? Art carved, 14 karat. So yeah, that's just a nice wedding band.
I need room.
You need room? What do you need to do?
I want to see.
Okay, buddy, but we gotta...
I found some pennies.
Well, why don't you hold that up to the camera here, okay? All right, that is a 1967 Kennedy $50. Now, I believe these are not 90% gold, but they are, or gold, excuse me, 90% silver.
I found another one. And I found this.
Well, that's a penny that you brought in. We don't need that penny. So there is silver in these, I believe, in the 67s, which is probably clearly his dad and grandpa were quite savvy. So, hey, buddy, no, these aren't ours.
Why?
Well, they're not ours.
Why?
Because they were loaned to me to make videos. So we have some just random pennies here that somebody was attacking. Now this I'm curious about.
Found another one.
All right, so there's two things I want to mention here right off the bat is that with something like this, you know, we're looking at a bunch of verdigris here, right? We're looking at a whole bunch of green stuff built up.
Wow, look at this.
Oh yeah, but we gotta talk about this ring first. But we're also looking at some things that would indicate to me that it is actually gold. And that all that green schmutz we see is from the other stuff that was in this little bin here. Hey, buddy.
What?
Buddy, if you're going to help, you have to help, okay?
What?
You can't just dig through there. Please put that back in. Thank you. And first off, you see we have a resize here. So you see that line of probably, I'm guessing that this line is maybe 14 karat gold.
Daddy, look at
And the
this.
rest of it would be like 9 or 10 karat gold. And I think it tells us right there, right? What does it say? It says Herf Jones
Look at this. This is a
10K. So I think what we have is we have a 10 karat ring that's got a bunch of stuff going on it. And the reason it's got all this crud is because it's been floating around in this bin,
Daddy,
which had a bunch of
look.
crud. Oh, why don't you show that to the camera?
It's on one of my fingers.
I think this, as opposed to like this. Hey, let me go ahead and show this one real quick. So this one, this little Scorpio ring, is a good example of one that's plated. Oh, buddy, don't tip it over, please. Is a good example of one that's plated. You can see that color. And that color would be coming through if this weren't actually 10 karat. I think as soon as this gets a big gold scrub, yeah, buddy, please don't drop my loop. As soon as this gets a good old scrub, I think we're going to see that this is definitely a whomper chunk of gold. That's quite the thing. It also has a name in it here. It says Will.
That's okay.
Oh, William. Winchester? William W. Winchester says, congratulations. No, I can't quite make out what that means. What that says. Oh, is that maybe William? Oh, William W. That's his last name. Gold something. And then Winchester. So, I'm not sure. 1957.
You have to potty.
Well, why don't you go potty? But you should give the little thing that you just took back, okay?
This?
Yeah, the penny. That's not your penny. This is your penny right here, buddy. Go take that and go potty.
No, I want to. What is that for?
Well, that's a gem tester. That's for testing gems.
Do there any gems?
We haven't found any gems yet. I think we got a nice little chunk of silver here by the looks of it, though. Yep, sterling. What does it say? Sterling and Danecraft. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay. So, what do we got in here? It says, oh, dental work. Now, I'm not going to open this. It's sealed. Because it looks like probably what happened was somebody's gold tooth got pulled, and then it was given back probably by the dentist and with a staple in it. So this isn't mine, so I'm not going to open that up. I think we just have another gold tooth there. Okay, so somebody has gone off to go potty, so we have a couple moments here. Let's have a quick look. That looks like a agate, maybe? Are you okay, buddy? You're back. All right.
Now it has
I
blue.
think this is silver. I can't see. Oh, okay. I'll let you have some room here. Just a sec. Okay. Let me move this over. We may have to discontinue our video. Somebody is slightly less than helpful, I'm afraid, folks. But we'll be back. All right, buddy.
This is a big no.
Yeah, that's a 50-cent piece with John F. Kennedy on it. That's
have
your penny.
which penny?
Okay, what else do we have in here, buddy? What's the next thing we should talk about? That's a penny. Why don't we set that one aside? I think that's probably an old penny, but we should say it's a 1942 something. 1942
Oh, those are pennies.
D. All right.
And that's
Oh,
a penny.
yeah, but that's not a penny, buddy.
What?
That's a Balboa.
No, but it has a nickel.
And that, I don't know if that's a nickel. We'll have to look that one up. That says 1966 from Panama.
There's not much stuff in here.
Oh, there is a bunch of stuff in there, buddy, but we gotta talk about it on camera. Because I think I see more gold. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, you can take the calculator. Why don't you go take it away, though? Go play in the other room.
I have to do something. I have to tell somebody.
You can see, though, when I'm looking at this, why I saw this as gold, even though it's not super duper shiny.
Hello. Okay. Mother. What?
What do we have here?
They're not telling me.
14.
Daddy, I have to tell somebody. You have to be quiet.
I have to be quiet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm real quiet.
Hello. Mother tonight. They're not telling me, so it isn't working for me, Daddy.
It isn't working for you? Is your phone broken?
No, it's okay.
All right. Well, folks, I'm going to have to call this for a second here. I'll leave you with this ring. We've got a date in it, I think. December 11th, 89, and that's not going to be 1989.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1889.
Now you have to be quiet, okay?
Wow.
You have to be quiet now.
Okay, I'll be quiet now. And with that, I'll be quiet, and we'll have to go to another video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you found some of the information useful so you can go out and find yourself some treasure. Hey, buddy, can you say bye-bye to the camera?
Bye-bye.
Can you say like, subscribe, and comment?
Like, subscribe, and comment.